yeah, we're just getting the YouTube stream turned on for right now, and it is on and looking good. Hello, YouTube. Thank you for joining us. We are doing some admin work. This is stream 1 of the week, so it's not a long stream. I am planning to make Thursdays a bit more longer, but like not to the length of what the weekends are. So I might try and fit in a CD road drive on Thursdays, but we'll see. Anyway, we'll switch to the main screen, and here we are. No, I'm going to Fiji, so it's a... How do I explain? It's a small island nation. Basically, it's where people from Australia go to the go on holiday. They go to the resorts and stuff. Rescue, hello. Got no music on YouTube though. Oh, great! What are you doing? Except he's not pulling off. He's going straight into the intersection. I was not meant to ban. Thankfully. Okay. Thankfully, I did not select a ban like that. And the Intel ones. What? Ben, hello. No, I don't know. I do know it's supported. Oh yeah, you get yeah. Sometimes I do watch cruise streams on YouTube instead of Twitch because I pay for YouTube Premium. That was almost an oopsie. Mind you, I haven't touched this in a few days. Oh! Colin Shark! Zeps, hello! From Purple. Oh, yeah. You don't have to say Twitch or anything like that. I'm gonna move that microphone over a bit. You can say Twitch. I'm not streaming on TikTok or anything like that. YouTube's not like TikTok where they'll be overly sensitive about people using other platforms. I'm good. It was interesting. I went to my hometown yesterday. I needed to check something. So, you know how we were talking about how Australia rarely gets tornadoes? I don't know, like, when... what's on really? I don't watch this content anymore. With the TT. Huh? Where? I'm kind of confused I'm kind of confused with what's going on here. Prime sub with... What? Oh, okay. Yeah, now I'm right. Now, okay. Got it. I was I was a bit confused there. Yeah, one struck. Supercell Storm hit was a few days ago. It was the same night where we had Supercell Storms here, but they had more down that way. It wasn't the same storm, but it was a different one. I think it was actually. I think it was. I would rate the damage as EF0. EF0. So it was just farmland, really. But I just need to check because it was actually relatively close to You're not making it out of there. Look at that. It was mainly farmland that it was in, which is good. But it was relatively close to a town centre, so that's why I need to check. So the town would have felt the wind. Yeah, I went out of town again. But, it's my hometown. I need to check up at, the house I grew up in. Make sure there was no damage. Yeah, he had, you know, he's played the game for over 10,000 hours. He'd have all the tips and stuff. The Tesla's not making out of that. He's really struggling. But yeah, one did struck. Like, we talk about, you know, it being rare, and it was actually that same night. That same night, I believe it was. You know, because we were talking about how, you know, SIP cells were coming through here. Yeah, same night. But, you know, yesterday was the only time I had a chance to... Oh, no, he's made it out. Not that I recommend people using them, but, you know, doing that. But, because it can make the trailer behave very, very poorly. But, nothing against it at the moment. Yeah, rough times indeed. Oh, and I love petrol prices at the moment. Yes, the UK, even the UK gets tornadoes. Europe actually gets more tornadoes than Australia. Well, I mean, there's probably more tornadoes recorded in Europe because Europe's more densely populated. No? 80, wait, hold on. 85 kilometers down? Wait, who did 85? Who was doing 85 in Calais? Surely not. Surely not. Did I miss someone doing 85? Oh. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's F0. That's F0. So, very small. That's most of our tornadoes. I'm gonna see what happened to the Chinese fella. Probably just some ghost mode issue, which, you know, happens a lot. Fuel prices. You know, I was talking about in the Discord server. 80% of Australia's fuel is sourced locally. Oh yeah, ghost mode issue. 80% of our fuel is sourced locally, but our fuel prices have gone up by 10 litres. Not 10 litres, 10 cents per litre. This one looks interesting though. And hello. So, honestly, if we look at this closely, you know, without knowing that the DOS and all those additions were here, it would look like these two planned it. But what I think it's just a coincidence. Looks like he, you know, wanted to go to garage over there, which he couldn't because the barrier's there. So he's reversed out and wanted to go straight through. At the same time, this guy's coming through and he's driving into him. I think it's just a coincidence, but overall it is a ghost mode issue. Yeah. Maybe get it. Oh, please, can you not F7? It's still F7, isn't it? We'll have to move him. Someone doesn't know how to teleport. Hold on, what's my game audio at? It sounds a bit loud. Really? That thing takes 98? Or is it a turbo? That's a classic, that one. Game audio's fun. Yeah, the Pulsar, I know what engines do, the Pulsar. Oh, they're really good cars, those ones. So, I shouldn't be surprised because the MG3, a tiny little economical car, runs on premium fuel. It's F7 again, I forgot. My car runs on 98. So, our media over here is making people panic buy fuel, which is probably what's actually sending the fuel prices up. Yeah, supply and demand. Makes sense. You know, we sort of saw this over the COVID months, where there was no demand for fuel because everyone was staying home, so fuel prices went down. So, what's happening is that the media is making everyone panic and everyone's going out and buying fuel. Hell, it was absolutely painful trying to get fuel today. I had to get fuel. I was starting to get below a quarter of a tank left. I had to get fuel. Had to fill up. And luckily I did, because actually I filled it up this morning, and by this afternoon fuel prices went up by 10 cents. Got some good power. Oh, it might be a V6. Then again, you know, 4-cylinder turbos, you know, if they're tuned right, they can make a ton of power. Hello, by the way. Oh, hello, Super Keeps. Welcome in. Yeah, we're just doing TMP at the moment, doing some moderation. We're just keeping an eye and making sure players are, you know, behaving themselves. I don't know what he's doing here. But yeah, filled it up, and then yeah, at midday all the prices went up. I was like, well, I'm kind of glad I did. But yeah. Yep, fuel stations being busy, and yeah, it's been so bad that the fuel stations have, you know, been running out of fuel. Like, they actually ran out of fuel. I think it was like 4 p.m. They ran out of regular fuel, and I was like, what? Really? Yeah, it's literally panic buying. That's what it is. It's a V6. Okay. Yeah, the V6 in my car is the same V6 that GM uses in a lot of their performance vehicles. So the compression ratio is at that point where you have to use premium fuel. I'm assuming that's probably the same with your mum's van. You had to give way to him there. I absolutely hate panic buys, and we saw them a lot in COVID as well. Just playing how they order fuel. Yeah, it is. It is quite interesting. I haven't seen so many fuel tankers on the roads in ages. It's crazy. Ooh, I may have, I was sort of looking over that way. Honestly, it probably wasn't that bad. We'll just leave him be. I don't know what's going on in that Skoda. Now, as you... Oh, jeez. just looking at the Turks in the chat there. That's more than what we're paying for here. Yeah. They won't, like, they'll turn off the pumps if it heads below a certain amount as well, so it doesn't burn out the pumps, I'm assuming. I mean, I guess that makes... Or the you know, all the shit that's at the bottom of the tank. I don't know. Something of the sorts there, but yeah. Anyway, we're going to move on from Calais anyway. We'll go over to the other junction and have a look. So, along with the shortages in RAM, like RAM shortage, which is send RAM prices skyrocketing, as well as GPU prices skyrocketing, we now have a fuel shortage caused by the media, basically making everyone panic buy. 10 stream streak, nice. It does. It's very quiet today. Is he going to run that red? No, he's stopping. He's stopping. He's get to slam on those brakes though. Yeah, I mean, it is... Oh, don't run the red. You should be stopping behind the white line. So yeah, now we've got fuel shortages. So everything I like to do, which is driving and, you know, the computer stuff, going up in price. Ah, yeah. No, you don't reverse back on a motorway. Bruh. What the fuck are you doing? I was looking at his name and then I looked up at this. Hold on, guys. You guys can watch him while I go deal with this guy who has a inappropriate name. Oh, yeah, it is poor timing for that, absolutely. Of course it's a brand new account. Alright. It makes sense why they were reversing back on the motorway. They probably don't know better. Alright. I think we're good to go back. But yeah, it's very poor timing. So, even though our fuel... Oh. Why? Yeah, there you go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Enough of that. No more stopping in traffic. Wait, isn't that the guy that watching up there? Did he actually drive all the way down there? Anyway, even though our fuel, can't speak, our fuel prices are going up here, they're still not paying as much as what people in Europe and the UK pay. The only reason why our fuel is actually relatively cheap is because most of it is sourced here. The status on this, I saw a status on Discord. I wasn't too sure what it meant. ETS trucker! 5 stream streak, woo! I remember paying double when I was in Europe. It's like, well, when I was in Europe, I was like, oh, you know, this seems to be about the same as, you know, what it is back home. But no, because the euro is like double the value of the Australian dollar. I sort of converted it and was like, ooh. No, I'm paying double for fuel. Didn't stop me from flooring it on the Autobahn, no. The Aussie trucker. Aussie! Aussie. Aussie. Regular and okay. If I convert that right, oh. Four weeks of fuel reserves, and it's quickly draining. Yeah, we had what was it, 20-something days of fuel reserves here, and yeah, it's really starting to go down, like a lot. So what's it? 131.9 pence. So it's like £1.31. You double that, that's $2.60 AUD. So you guys are still paying a lot more than what we are. So yeah, it's positive. It also depends on when you fuel up and actually what country you're in, because every single country will have, you know, different, you know, more or less taxes on fuel. Let's have a look. You got 2,800, so it's actually a lot less than what we usually have on it this time. Tuning, school, work, other things, you know, things like that, probably affecting, you know, player counts and stuff like that. But yeah, that's fine. I think spring break is, oh, I sound American saying that. I'm just gonna say, yeah, spring break is probably coming for a lot of people in Europe over the Easter months. So over the Easter week, I should say. Oh, UK prices are crazy. You came from the wrong way, didn't you? I'm just gonna double check where exactly you came from before I can issue a ban there. I don't even think we've actually issued a ban yet. This might be the first one. Or have we? No, it's just been kicks. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, he came from this way. I never remember it being below $1 for fuel ever here. Ooh, he's pushing it with that, but while he's being stupid, he's being relatively careful. I could probably push for a reckless driving ban, but I don't think it's worth it at this point. Probably, I wish I kicked him now because I can't kick him to a report. Yeah, just gotta watch the players. Yeah, I gotta actually keep a bit of a closer eye on them. But yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, hey, you cut him off. You know he was there. You know he was. Careful. Watch your trailer. Don't want to reverse that out into the traffic. I do remember people are just not even looking at the moment. I think the only, like, the lowest amount I ever saw for petrol was like $1.20, and that was over the COVID months. So yeah. What are you doing? Where'd you come from? Where did you come from? I'm going to take a guess he came from the wrong way. Unless he went straight through and then turned around, which, if that's the case, I'll be nice. I won't issue a ban, but have a look. Actually, with the possession, where he's coming from, yeah, yeah, he turned around. I'm quiet? Guys, am I too quiet? Am I too quiet now? Hold that down a little bit more. That's actually pretty good right there. That'll be good there. Again. Shouldn't be driving up on the grass, especially at that speed, but I won't issue a ban there. Static. Oh. I'm quiet? How am I quiet? It's the same setting I use all the time. I sound like an airline pilot for a second. Yeah. Because where did you come from? Why are you ramming him? You're not helping the situation. He's not helping that situation at all. I'll grab the report though. Splinter, hello. Guys, can we have some common sense? People that are already in the junction have priority. Alright. Oh, that guy. You know what? You would have seen it. You would have seen it. I just realized, yeah, you didn't have a report wasn't actually created. Oh, guys. Hold on. Don't want to ban it permanently. Oh, he was right there. Oh yeah, they are like some drivers, absolutely. So yeah, we already actually saw all that, but him. Where did he? What the fuck? What was that about? Yeah, I can hear you. Oh. Am I actually that quiet? I mean, everyone's been able to hear me, but I don't want to turn it up too loud because if I do, it'll be that is very targeted. Like very targeted. I'm fine for you. Okay, I've turned it up a little bit, but if I'm too loud, then yeah. That's better? Okay. I don't want to turn it up too much because if I turn it up too much, then I'll be too loud, and yeah, we don't want that. So, he's obviously not happy because he knows that was retaliate. Like, he knows. He knows that this was targeted. Oh, I already banned him. Oh, good to know, good to know. He's already banned because he went and said that. So I know I've already banned him. But yeah, he's a full-on troll. This one, so full on. I'll grab I'll grab a clip though, and yeah, it'll be something to add on to his ban. Input reset. Oh my! You told me to turn it up. There's a reason why it wasn't. Hold on. It could be. I'll go have a look and I'll quickly go look. I'll turn it down for now. I mean, it's in the green. So it should be right. No, not that one. I think Mix is just messing around, honestly. Yeah, it's low. Hold on, sorry. High greens going into the yellow. So Mix is probably just messing with us. On a stream. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna open up the app. Hold on. Yeah. Why am I half the volume? It's just under configuring. I don't know if that's actually changed anything though. If it has, then please tell me. Because then I know what the issue was. I think I know what he's talking about, like static. I think I've heard it sometimes, like if I have the mic like really close, like too close. Like the gain would be like too much for having it in that position. The Tesla keeps moving about. Don't know why. Didn't change anything. Well, then it was on the same settings. It's on the same settings that I always use. Though the people on the TMP official stream said it was too quiet, but I turned it up and it was fine, I guess. Hold on. I'm not going to sit here and change the setting, mess with the settings. Do a troubleshoot. No, I'm not doing that. Mix is actually starting to annoy me now. Because it's the same settings I always use for this, and apparently it's too quiet. Mic facing, it's facing the same way that it always does. It's better now. It's better now. Okay, right. Just talk louder then. Is this better for you, Mix? Is this a lot better for you, Mix? I think Mix is going deaf. Oh, Mix. Really? Yeah, your ears. Oh, I'm usually always talking a bit louder. Hold on. If I was to adjust that up and then down a bit. Hold on. Because it's directional. That there is where I'm supposed to talk into. But it's in the position where it's supposed to be in. But I am moving it up a little bit in hopes that it'll actually be better. Yeah, Mix is just a nub. And it's in the same sort. I mean, if I do talk a little bit quieter, it does go down. Of course, that makes sense. But it's in the same sort of level as the old mic used to be, and yeah, maybe we just switch back to the old mic. Big boy outside voice. Mix, is this better for you? I'm gonna be yelling at everyone. Remember, guys, Mix is very old, so he can't hear anyone. I have to shout for him to be able to hear me. Mixterium. Alright, guys, you got priority. Go. They start going. They probably did. Apparently they can hear everything I do. Throw spiders at me. I'll throw whitetail spiders at you. You want to know you're old too? Well, I'm guessing you've probably aged better than Mix. Though this is going to say something. I am older than 90% of the TMP player base. Actually, you know what? I'm probably being too harsh there. Let's make it about 75. Yeah, maybe 60, 70%. Because you've got to be honest here. I'm pretty sure half the players on here are probably kids. 100% of the players. Well, I'm older than you. Oh, okay. I wish I could do that. I honestly do. I wish I could stay at the same age forever. Because I don't want to age. The years are going by too quick now. I'm 23 now. I had my birthday on Tuesday. I don't want to hit 30, but I'm going to say the same. I know I've got a few years to go, but I really don't want to get to 30. I am. Yeah, I'm gonna complain about being 23. I don't want to be 23. Because every year is a year closer to 30. Oh, 1990. Oh, damn. Hey. 3 years difference. If I was born like 3 or 4 years earlier, I would have been 90s, baby. 22 this June, so 2004, baby. Yeah, millennials. Actually, yeah, we're completely different generations. That is true. That's why I'm doing a lot of traveling while I'm young. Because I want to get it out of the way before I get old, though. I mean, you're better than boomers. And honestly, you're probably better than Gen X. Gen X is a... yeah. Gen X was sort of fucked up by the boomers. What's he doing? Wait. 1960... You're Gen X! By like one or 2 years. Isn't it? Am I correct there? Is he really gonna do that? I don't even have this alright, we got him. Good day to you, sir. I'm pretty sure was it 1965? Gen X started? Actually, it makes sense because I think it was 1945 was the start of the boomer generation. He wanted to go the wrong way. He actually stopped there, turned around, and went up the wrong way at the slip road. That's the type of shit we see. You seen hello? No, I do enjoy, you know, being young, but it's the I know I'm gonna get old. Like, it's inevitable. So whenever whenever a birthday comes around, it's like, no, I'm 1 year closer to death, basically. Bruh. What's this Mustang doing? What are you doing? I guess he did a Mustang thing and lost control. I am. Yeah, Skoda Stang. Yeah, because as a Skoda interior. If we have reports on ATS, we can go over to ATS and have a look. But generally, there's like no demand for it. A lucky old one. What's that? Is it like you've aged like fine wine, that sort of thing? If that's the case, then yeah, I sort of want to be the same. Like, what is the Mustang doing? They're driving like Melbourne drivers at the moment. They're merging early. What the daft do? He's being daft to the daft. Troll? Troll patron? Troll patron. Is it? Oh. Yeah. I hope I, age like fine wine. I guess I could say my dad sort of aged like fine wine. He's in his 50s now. Then again, he's had a few issues, so yeah. But one thing I'm always told is just keep active. So yeah, well, being active is not sitting on the computer all day. So for dumb mistakes, I have a feeling for me it's going to be a car accident. Honestly, it'll be a car accident. Won't necessarily be my fault, but I probably will. Probably would. Yeah. Sometimes I drive a bit too aggressively. I'm just going to check what happened here. That looked like there was... Did you even attempt to stop? Bro, did you even use your brakes? Wreck, did you even see the context? Never even witnessed one. I've witnessed a couple in my time, but generally... Yeah, it's not something I see often. More in early morning. I guess I woke up at like 2 o'clock. But generally at this time of the week, I'm usually up this time. But during the week, I'm more on a normal schedule for work and stuff like that. Oh, interesting. And you literally made no effort to stop. Okay, so this is the context here. So a collision's happened there. He's also probably made little to no effort to stop either. Then again, he's got probably a heavy load on there with those pipes. Then again, he should be driving at a speed that allows him to stop in time in case of an emergency. Probably not the greatest idea, swerving him. It's only a little bump. Not going to be worried about that. This guy, which he's gonna load in very, very soon. He's over there. He sees something going on up ahead. Oh no, he did. Okay, he made an attempt, so that's something. I just see him. I thought that he would be going a bit slower, looking at the speed, but maybe I misjudged that. Okay, we're gonna have a look at liability here. Oh. Okay. So what I can sort of see is that he's gone to overtake. He really shouldn't be flying past someone that's trying to recover after a collision. That's just my view on the situation. But he is the one that's in the left lane first. Technically, there's oncoming traffic. He shouldn't be going for it. It's the oncoming traffic. But he crosses into said oncoming lane as well while he is there. It's literally a split second. Literally a split second. But he shouldn't be going on to the left. Because he starts moving around the same time as he goes for it, so... Coincidental. But it's a case of that there was a third party that was affected by this, so... yeah, he shouldn't be crossing over. He should really be giving him a chance to recover. That would be a smart decision. I don't know. I don't really feel comfortable banning him. For doing that, because it was actually ultimately that made him lose control. Merc taking out a Merc. Oh. Beautiful to see. I do like beamers. Myself. Just a specific, you know, it's just a design. Specifically the design. Hello, Liam. This guy's my spirit animal. Like a second before the collision, yeah. He did react a second before the collision. I'll take that into consideration. So he sees all of that happening. Reacts within 3 seconds. Actually, he reacts at around 5 seconds. Okay. With that in around in between 4 and 5 seconds, it's reaction time. That's, you know, actually less than. Oh, sorry, more than what I'd expect from a driver that's paying attention. Exactly. So taking that into consideration, that's just sealed it for me. I'm not going to issue any bans. Spat, hello. That one was actually a situation that we really actually had to investigate, you know, properly look into what was happening, what was the cause, how were the players acting. We don't get many of them. He probably needs to hand his license in. Spam? What? Huh? What? Huh? Spam? Who's spam? He's talking. He's just chatting. No issue there. I like the chat being active. Unless I've missed a message, I'll scroll up just quickly. That's all. Yeah, it's all the messages from Slammed. Yeah, we're all good. Radiance, hello. Welcome in. Anyway, we're just flying over CD Road right now. Wolf is sleeping. Star went to sleep? Okay. Sleepy boy. Wait, hold on. I've never actually asked this question. What gender is Star? I've made my assumptions, but I don't really want to assume because I might be wrong. I mean, it's hard to predict to sort of guess these things online. What's he doing? He's crawling up the hill. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Little daff. Look, Teslas are taking over. Look at them all. Alright. So what's this? You don't know her. Isn't this that same guy that Bannervates? Like, it's always something to do with, in quotes, her. I don't know. We good here, guys? Someone blocking? No? We're all taking a while to, you know, start moving, aren't we? Now, one of the main things we see here is the overtakers. The overtakers, I see that almost all the time here. I say almost all the time because it... How'd you get in there? Alright, is there a way for him to actually legitimately get in there, or is he fully out of bounds? I know there's an invisible barrier around here that doesn't let you to drive, doesn't let you drive on the train tracks. Or any further up there. That's what I'm thinking. But if he can drive in there by any way, he's technically not out of bounds, but he wouldn't be able to get up on there. Fence all the way around. He probably got launched over, maybe. And there's fences all around. I don't see it being in a legitimate way. Getting in. Turkey? I can't turn off streamer mode, so we're gonna have to just teleport him, and we'll go 2.5, and I'll change that to out of bounds. Out of bounds. And then we'll just oh, hold on, they're typing. And I don't recognize that name. As I TPR them, they leave the server. What timing. Amazing timing there. Have a good one. Yep, you too. You too. Enjoy your evening. Or morning, I guess. Are we moving? Moving? Sleeping? Sleeping by the looks of it. Oh, you're kidding me. We'll have a look at him in just a sec. Hey, he's moving. Okay. Great parking. That might be borderline. The players seem to be able to get around him without actually crossing over onto the oncoming lane. It's not great parking. Absolutely not. As long as the players can actually get around him without crossing over onto the oncoming lane, I think I'm fine with it. This one's struggling though. Like, look at... Yeah, nah, you're not doing that. Not cutting in there. No, he would not. Typical car. Yeah, the Teslas are going to be the new troll vehicle for a while. Look right. Different, actually no, different taxi than what I normally see. There's usually always a taxi parked there. Guess this is a tourist destination. Ooh. Oh, okay, he's moving now, Guys, can we use some common sense? It's quite clear what he's doing, but we're still trying to get around him. Okay, at least this one stopped. I mean, he sort of had no choice. Hazard perception, guys. Do we not have it today? I mean, his hazard perception is probably a bit as well, considering his parking as well as, you know, reversing out onto an active road. I guess that's just TMP in general. You know, hazard perception is like not a thing. It's just TMP. Yeah. The players don't have hazard perception. 13 to 19, yeah. That's why I said, you know, the majority. I'm probably older than the majority of the player base. A lot of the players that I see online now, I just don't recognize their names or anything. Look at those cars. Yeah, at least know how to drive. And this is a simulator, right? Should be simulating, you know, what it is like to drive a truck that car's about to overtake. I was watching him, I knew he was going to do it. Overtaking is not allowed here, not when traffic's this bad. And we strictly enforce it, as you guys can see. On the rare occasion we may issue a kick for that, but majority of the time it is going to be bans. Strictly enforcing it is what's prevented overtaking a lot of the time. Players will know, hey, if I overtake, I'm going to get banned, but some of them just don't care. Company has red, white, and blue. I think I've seen it. I think I've seen one on the TruckersMP YouTube channel when they upload that video. Might be a different color, you know, same, you know, colors, but you know, different paints, you know, paint job maybe. Thought we were wrong. Yeah. I swear, some of the justifications I do see is it's crazy. What are you doing? Oh, he's just pulling over. Man, he's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I hope he's pulling over and not gonna like just fly past everyone. Nah, he's pulling over. By law, they probably shouldn't be doing that, but I usually allow them because of the barrier there. It doesn't allow them to pull over. Oh, that's you. All right. Yeah, with the high render, I can actually see the players from a distance. I can watch this whole road. Actually, I can see the train from here. Look at it. You can see the train going by. Hey! Hey! Oh, great job there. There was an attempt, and it was a very poor attempt, so goodbye. That could have ended so much worse. And that's why you don't do that. You'll end up like that Tesla. With his nose in the air. He's sniffing around. Live stream at lunchtime and night. Oh, alright. I just live stream at like 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning here. Actually, yeah, if traffic's clear here, overtaking's allowed. But if you see tab menu right here, can we not? Stop the horns, man. Oh, Amdin. If this goes above 25 players, don't overtake. I'm in Australia, so yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning. Complete opposite side of the world, and I'm kind of actually glad about that at the moment. Yeah, Amdin's not happy. He's yelling at someone to stop horn spamming. Better listen to the admin. Otherwise the admin's going to, yeah. Tuna. Where Tuna? Tuna not here. Alright, we'll keep moving. Got a lot more to check on this road. So here's the Brussels Junction. Anyone remember the old one? That shows how long I've been playing TMP for. I'm crying in the corner. You cry. What? The chat, I swear. The chat's the best part about TMP, I gotta say. My priority. Oh. 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 Oh yeah, he's slowly going over those speed bumps. The old junction was basically like, it was really, really poor. The players on CD Red had to give way to those coming off the motorway. A bit strange. But this is a lot better than what it was. allows for traffic to flow. It was like reintroduced like 2 years ago. And yeah. Well, it was by accident that it was reintroduced. But are we right there? I don't know how he's ended up there. That's the thing. Maybe you just couldn't stop in time and he had to swerve into the oncoming lane, potentially. It's been reported, I could imagine. I'll do you then. Alright, we'll just have a look. Maybe not a bad idea. Bring it back for April Fools. No, it was reintroduced by accident in summer of 2024. And what happened was it actually affected the servers like really bad. Like the servers were struggling because there was literally a traffic jam all across CD Road. Traffic was that bad. Ah, yeah, he just couldn't stop in time and ended up going in the oncoming lane. Ooh. I mean, it's not that bad. I'll probably go for a kick. Accidental, completely accidental, but he should be keeping, you know, a safe distance, especially if you know, he's hauling a heavy load. That was a very minor collision, though. What the hell happened to him? How's he ended up like that? Alright, next stop is Death Bend. Right here. This is the most dangerous bend on TMP. Ooh. What's this? Is this the guy from before? I think it is. Hmm? Emden? That was not me. Emden's going to be watching him, I bet. Yeah, I wouldn't be kicking for that, but each to their own, I guess. He should be back. Maybe actually, maybe. Oh, you might want to. Whoa. Solid white line. Wouldn't recommend it. No one was endangered though, so yeah. Yeah, Death Bend here. Players go way too quick around the bend, and they either flip or they just can't handle it and they go into the oncoming lane. This is what we're going to be sitting and waiting for. Because it seems like the players are going at a relatively high rate of speed at the moment. At least coming from Calais. Ooh, decent collision. Which has caused a chain reaction involving 3 other players. Desync is a massive killer. While we don't ban for it, you know, it's always best to check your internet connection before playing. And it's always better to play on Ethernet over Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi will always have stutters. Similar to what we just saw there. Oh, his trailer swung out there and he's gone into the oncoming lane there temporarily. And that's the thing, you know, they're going way too fast around. If there's oncoming traffic, which it's a blind bend, they can't see that. Yeah, well, relatively blind bend. What's our view here? The view's like right about here. Yeah, pretty much a blind bend. So when the players go that fast around the bend, they end up in the oncoming lane as an oncoming vehicle. It's not going to be a small collision. Play on 10 ms. Yeah, that's good. So I mean, I'm on 315 ms, but that's just because of my location. Because of my location, but my actual connection is stable. Well, we need to go and check what the hell that player just went and did. So remember, even if you're not banned in the moment, you know, you can always get banned from a report, and I could always, you know, go back into a demo and actually see what you're doing. So this is a legal overtake on the left. This one here has decided that it's a good idea to overtake on the right and has gone and caused a collision. And I'd say their friends, they're both using the same trailer, so he just wanted to be driving with his friend. He didn't care how he got there, so... Obviously no care for other players, so I'm gonna get him for taking collisions, reckless driving. Go back a little bit, and I'm just wanting to go easy. Somewhere in France. When I was in Paris, back in 2024, I had the lowest ping I ever got. My lowest ping was when I was in Paris, so it was somewhere... Hold on. There's been a bit of a collision here. Death bend, as I say, you know. It's always a thing you were involved, so I'll grab a report for you. Go. You're near France? Yeah. Yeah, I remember it being in Strasbourg. Somewhere around there. You good there, sir? It's like you tried to swerve and hit him, but the barriers stopped him. Yeah, it used to be in Strasbourg. But I think they're actually a bit closer to Paris now. It all depends, you know, TMP's messed with the servers a lot since then, so they could be in a completely different spot now. You live in Switzerland? Geneva? Yeah, the DDoS attack. They would have probably switched servers because of that. Whoa. So he wasn't even going that fast. He just steered into the oncoming lane and it's caused I wouldn't I'm not going to consider this a light collision, but it's a medium sort of scale collision. We are going to issue a ban on this occasion. German part of Switzerland. Oh, right. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking. You said you live near France. I was assuming maybe in the French part of Switzerland. Either way, you're still pretty close to France. Good morning, admin. Good morning indeed. Look at the time. Admin has had some sleep before the stream, so we're all good. That's why it took forever to get the stream schedule out. And why I only posted it like 30 minutes before the stream started. But anyway, we had the stream survey take place over the last few days. And most of it was pretty positive. A lot of you were either neutral on, you know, happy with the amount of CD road streams we do. You know, driving on CD road. But there was quite a few that wanted more CD road driving streams. So I might consider maybe increasing how many drives we do on a CD Road stream or something like that. Or even just adding in one. Since there is slight demand for it. Admin work, the demand is fine. It's perfect. So we'll keep the admin work as it is. We'll keep doing ATS driving streams as well as ETS2 driving streams. This microphone. Only, I think was it 1 or 2 people said or voted for switching the microphone. The rest voted to keep this microphone. Maybe we've all forgotten the other microphone, but I don't know. Maybe it's clearer, this microphone. That's what people like. But either way, we'll be keeping the old microphone as a travel microphone, which it might get used at some point this month. Depends on how I'm feeling. Yeah, when I'm in Fiji later on this month, I may do a couple of streams, but it all depends on what the internet connectivity is like there. I haven't been there in like 10 years. The last time I went there, the internet was actually rubbish. Right, I can't have you parking like that. So, to service you go. Yeah, it all depends on the Wi-Fi connectivity if I do streams. Rubbish to the point of where we didn't have Wi-Fi connectivity in the rooms. You had to go out into the lobby to connect to the Wi-Fi. And even then, trying to load things, not good. But then again, this is like back in the days, when DSL was a main thing that people were using. I believe they got fiber internet there now. Hell, here's a new feature. They got traffic lights there. I don't remember them ever having traffic lights. Bit of a stutter. What? Bit of a laggy stutter, but, cutting in front of a truck like that, I'll give him a kick. You don't want to cut in front of a truck and hit the brakes. What the hell happened to you? Yeah, we're making our way to Duisburg right now. Actually, unplug my phone. I don't know how I get these notifications. I got a notification. I have my own Twitch stream up right now, but I got a notification from YouTube saying, "Watch live now, admin work," from Stormboy. Oh, yeah, coitus. I'm kind of surprised that Twitch blocks that. That's the first time I've ever seen someone use that terminology in the stream. That's a first. Well done. The champion language, I know, right? I think the only reason... please don't be parking there. We can't be... It's an 80 zone here, and you're blocking traffic. You're blocking half the lane. You can't be doing that. Can people, actually have some sense before they park their vehicles? I think the only reason why I know what it means is probably the Big Bang Theory. I probably would have learnt that somewhere along the line. Hey, welcome to Dual Spec. Is that In-Betweeners? I don't remember it ever being used, but I haven't watched the series in ages. Oh, absolutely. And I was so glad that their final movie was in Australia. That was a great movie. No, you don't do that. Oh, I loved them, yeah. I actually went to some of the filming locations. When I went up to the Gold Coast, I went to some of the filming locations of the second movie. I did go to Byron Bay. I went to Byron Bay. It was about an hour and a half drive from the Gold Coast. But it was worth it. It's actually quite an interesting town. The issue is I had to pay, like, what was it, $5 per hour for parking. What the fuck? that was, yeah. Did you ram another car off the road? Huh? Where? Purple car? I missed something? I mean, he's parked in the park. we'll report him and go and we'll see. We'll just see. Yeah, probably gone by now. Alright. Well, we'll have a look. He's having a good day. He's having a good day. You know, see, watching the rabbits in the park, the bunny rabbits. Yeah. So where was he? Where was the purple car? I mean, I guess we could watch here and just see. So we're looking for a purple car. That I may have missed. A few cars. Oh, purple. That's pink. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Probably wouldn't go as far as a ban on that one. I mean, the cars in general can be a bit more laggy than the trucks, plus... Although, he had to take some evasive maneuvers. And does he use his indicator? He does, but it's like, he indicates twice and moves over. Light collision as well. I think we'll give him a short one. Short ban. Only a few days. Just, yeah, it's pretty careless. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, pink car. Yeah, I was looking for a purple car, but no, it was pink. But yeah, 3 days should be enough. We don't need to do any more than that. They'll be unbanned on, what's it, Sunday? They'll be able to play this weekend at some point. ID 0. Wow. They're gonna allow that. That's funny. What the hell are you doing? And that's the issue. He's probably actually been reported. There's no way he hasn't been. Yeah. Someone in the traffic would have seen him, though. I just have to get footage of him driving the wrong way. Because for all I know, he could have, you know... Oh, actually, he was about to start driving the wrong way. But remember, context is everything. I can't ban without proper context. So we'll skip ahead. Wherever we see him on the wrong side. Oh yeah, there we go. We see him starting to drive up onto the wrong side of the road. Yeah, a quick jog truck. Probably a brand new player. I see it a lot. They think, oh, I'm going to drive up onto the wrong side of the road because they think it'll be quicker. You know, I'd expect brand new players to know the rules a bit better. Like, even if they scroll through and just look at the title of the rules, they'd see 2.4 incorrect way. Right? Not that hard to comprehend that, you know, you can't drive the incorrect way. Or not supposed to drive the incorrect way. Hold on. Incorrect way. Reckless driving. Don't hit him. Please don't hit him. Though he's gonna give him like no space to move. What a numpty. Oh, I thought it was Chet again. No. Cyber got caught by the automod again. I thought it was shit. Yeah, because you're both purple on my chat. Oh, we got another one going the wrong way. Why? Why do you think ramming him is going to be a great idea? Oh, you just gotta make me have to ban one more extra person. But we'll do you for a report. Oh, they've both been reported. Guys, I want to see the context because I missed all the context. And he's basically saying, you know, you reverse back. Reverse back. Honestly, I mean, he has nowhere else to go, but he won't even let him, you know, pull over and let him through. He's just going to keep doing it and say, you know, you go back, you go back. Basically, this could be a violation of, what's it? Is it 1.9? Backseat moderation? In South Africa. Ooh, that one's not the best. So we got him there. Back, back, back. Is that the guy we banned? I think it is. Because he vanishes. But where does he come from? Oh, all the way out here, really. I mean, this is enough context to say, hey, he's driving the wrong way. He shouldn't be. And there's a Skoda driving the wrong way. Guys, can we stop doing this? Yeah, well, don't take matters into your own hands. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Oh, good to know. He's gone and caused a collision there as well. A lot of stupid happening here today. A lot of it. So we got him already, so probably gonna, actually it's probably going to be 3, maybe even 4. And I think he's actually gone and intentionally rammed him, potentially. That's what I want to. That's what I'm wanting to check. Oh, he does sort of back off. And he's just sitting there. Yeah, he's intentionally taking matters into his own hands here. It doesn't necessarily help traffic. Plus, he's actually actually full on rammed him there. Technically, yeah, he's taking matters into his own hands. I'll get him for I'll get this guy for incorrect way though. Way. Plus driving. Enough there for that, and then we'll grab him for collisions because he should not be doing that. Now, you don't take matters into your own hands. I know he's got good intentions, but he shouldn't be doing it. Now, we had a Skoda that we need to get. Where did that Skoda go? Here. At least, yeah, because he's a Skoda, he was able to like sneak through from South Africa. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, we do have South Africans that play on TMP. Where does he come from, the Skoda? Oh, he comes from there. Okay. Alright, we'll get incorrect way again. Way. He's sneaking in and out there. I'll speed this up, so we don't want to just sitting here. Because he's sort of going a bit slow about it, but he's driving the wrong way, nonetheless. Doing good? I'm doing good. Good sneaky. Yeah, he's trying to get up on the... Well, there's a barrier there. He's trying to get up on the footpath, but he's, yeah, not successfully doing that. Alright, got him. We do have one more that we need to get. It's saying, oh, yeah. When I'm in a report, I will show up in game, but as soon as I delete this report, what's going to happen is my car is going to disappear. So we had this guy. Now, there is actually like something stopping, a divider sort of thing, I guess we could call it. Yeah, it's a couple of trams. But technically, yeah, they are driving on the wrong side. Context, though. Let's slow this down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Pause. Go back. Play. Pause. I think there might be missing context. Because it looks like he's on the, he's crossed over on to the tram tracks, which is where he was likely. Maybe even pushed him out of the lane. It's... I don't know, it does seem unlikely. But just this alone does make me think, maybe there's some malicious, malicious actions from him. But we just can't see it because of where the report starts, so we may just have to leave him on this occasion. I think that is what we will do. Actually, hold on. Tab out. Yeah, ETS 2 is on that. No. I need to check that. Look at this traffic though, look at that. Probably shouldn't be doing that. I mean, you don't necessarily have to take it wide with a double there. But he was, like the other guy sort of let him go. Be quick! Be quick! Traffic's coming! Be quick! A lot of traffic there. Whoa! I did get to see that. And then I gotta get him because he's technically gonna run a red light. Alright. I might turn the game audio down just a little bit more. It just seems like it's a bit loud at the moment. You don't want the game audio up too low. Up too high. You are 41? ID 41? Check back here, make sure no one's going the wrong way.
Hey pal, you just blowing from stupid town?
Lemon, hello. Welcome in. Lemon's having fun with that. Whoa, M didn't having fun. Look at that. That's not me. Hold on. OBS browser page. I'm going to switch that to this. That'll come through on the same audio device as music. You harass people with attention. Oh, alright. Birthdays in June. Oh, you're talking about your age. You're 41 in June. Oh, happy birthday for June. Amdin. Yes, Amdin Lime. Amdin Lime. So we got a bunch of Teslas hanging around. I do like this paint job though. I do wish I, finished that challenge. I would have liked driving around with that paint job. Gone for 3 weeks. Yes. Did you? I should probably ask you in DMs. I was going to ask you, if you wanted to do a TMP channel stream on Saturday, since it's going to be the only day you're going to be streaming. I think. I don't know if you've got a stream planned for Saturday, for Friday. I mean, what's this guy doing? I don't think you can. Are we all good here, guys? I'm looking over and I'm just thinking, what the hell is happening? All right, we're going into a report here. Oh yeah, that's all good. All good. Because I'm leaving on the 20th. I'm heading to Fiji. I'm probably not going to be streaming while I'm on my way. So, yeah. So I think we're going to be both away at the same time in a way. Because you're gone for 3 weeks. Hit one 27th of March. That's when I'm returning. Actually, I'm returning. Yeah, is it 27th? 27th or 28th? It's one of those days. Whoa. Car bad there. Yeah, one of those days. I'm gonna have fun on the weekend. I don't know. The Saturday. I know. Yeah, actually, it's the Saturday I'm returning. I could. Oh. Saturday for my return. I think I'll do an admin work stream, and then Sunday we can do a. Life is Strange stream. So by looks of it, he crosses over into the wrong side of the road. Someone's on the correct side there, causes a collision. Usual stuff. We'll get him for collisions. DJ Cobra, hello, welcome in. Alright. Got him. Now there was something else I wanted to check here. Oh, yeah, you will be. I remember being jet lagged when I got back from Europe. That was insane. And the week after, I had to go and I had to see my father for his 50th birthday, and I was like, oh, I'm still feeling it a week later. But I won't be really jet lagged after this trip. It's only a 2-hour difference, so I'm going to be in a New Zealand time zone. Ooh. That would make it very difficult for streams then, so I probably won't stream while I'm in Fiji. Because it'll be like full on middle of the night. There was someone else here. I'll spectate him. Someone else was... Is it him? I think it was him. Oh, I think it must have been this guy. Oh no, he's just gone and abandoned his trailer. So who was the other guy that I saw doing stuff here? Not that I can really go to Europe at the moment anyway. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I think that's what I saw originally. Is that he's gone and crossed over onto the incorrect side of the road, causing him to swerve. But I don't know why he didn't even hit the brakes at that time. He wasn't even stopping at the time he crossed over. Maybe he was. I know some people want to take it wide here. You know. Oh, you know what? No, he was actually going around. Oh, that's the other guy I was thinking of. You know, he stops for the. Well, he crosses over there. I don't have to worry about him, but him. I'll get him for reckless. Be a short ban though. Short little ban. Yeah. I don't know. I find it hard to really justify it. Alright. Done. Here we go. Alright, should probably go check the junction again. Look at it. Now this is purple here. This is purple. Not pink. Pink is what we saw before that you called purple. Cherd. That is purple. So when's this bridge going to be complete? It's been under construction for like 2 years? You know, for the future? Alright, good. That's good. That's good. That's what I want to hear. Quick! Quick, you... Ooh, they didn't actually have to brake for him, so... Lucky. He's lucky. So does this not actually have any collisions? You'd expect this to have collisions, but I guess not. Oh, Turk insult. 2588. Oh, you had an ad. Oh, yeah, I did respond. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Hope you're doing well yourself. Low beds and doubles. That's true. But obviously, crossing over it is, yeah, reckless driving. Her week is diabolical. Maybe. Did I just ban anyone? Oh no, yeah, on the report, yeah, we did. Whoa, whoa, okay. They have green light there. That would be your fault. And yeah, it's yeah, no context. No, they don't hear it. They don't hear it. So it's not like they're gonna be... I want to actually see the report. I just want to make sure, just in case the traffic light did turn green, you know, in between the collision happening and me actually going and checking it. Possibility. Get the blue truck a month. The one I was just spectating, the one I'm spectating now is probably about to cause a collision. Not that we're gonna see it. Oh, yeah, that was fully red for him. That one was a rough one. I'm going to say these ban lengths that I do issue aren't always finalised. Sometimes they may get a month, sometimes they may get 3 months. You know, Rule 2.8, you know, extensions and stuff like that. Yep, all that sort of things. But I can't check it. Especially when, you know, moderating on stream. I wonder if he did just follow him through and thought, oh, it would be safe to go through. Oh, his friend ran the red. They got the same paint job. So his friend runs the red and he just wanted to keep up with his friend. And yeah, he had the green. Not good. That one was a rough run. Whoa. It's 3 months for blue. Maybe, you never know. Blue was, yeah, very stupid. Oh. Let me guess, you came from the wrong way? Another report. Need to go check, because I'm pretty sure he did come from the wrong way. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I need to get rid of Nightbot. Nightbot can fuck off. Yeah, just casually driving the wrong way. Correct way. Correct this. Driving. If you ever see a admin, their vehicle constantly appearing and disappearing, that does mean that we are doing reports. Seems all good up there. I'll do one last flyover. I think. Seems like everything's alright. Traffic isn't backed up too far today. Ports are usually pretty good. I won't worry about them. Remember, guys, come on. TMP players and priority, they can't figure it out. Not hard. Not hard. Anyway, I think we actually will go and do some reports to finish off. So, anyone doing reports today? Ooh, Shaq is doing some. Greenwich. Only 2 other admins doing reports. Okay, I will join them. So, first report, CD Road, and we got a Skoda. Reported for incorrect way. I guess it makes sense. What's this? I'm sort of trying to get a glimpse of the player behind. We might see it a little bit later, though. Oh, we're just gonna pause it quickly. EDSA. British plates? Only Tony. His old name. Did he actually do anything? Oh, I think he overtook him. Because I was not actually paying attention. Why are we reporting for that? Are we just not happy that we're being overtaken in general? Hacking. Okay. I think I know what's happening here. So, we're in the middle of absolutely nowhere. And I'm going to take a guess that this guy's going to go into neutral downhill. And he's going to coast it down. He's got a really heavy load on as well. And I've seen people exceed the speed limit by a really substantial amount by doing that. Like I've seen them go really quick, which is probably what we're going to see. Yeah, downhill now. Yeah, here we go. He's in neutral. 120. 130. Mind you that the server speed limit is 110. This is technically a legit way of bypassing the speed limiter. And the issue is that you do risk hit those brakes hard. He wanted that fuel. Yeah, that's all we saw. Only 130. You do risk causing a collision by going at those high rates of speeds, especially with heavy loads like that. But no, not bannable. Oh, yes, we see this motorway a lot. They're going to head to CD Road. We just know it. Madeira, hello. Welcome. What the hell? Dying? Oh, his computer was probably dying as he was loading in. Oh yeah, it's dying a little bit. Ooh. I probably wouldn't blame that necessarily on the lag, but he is lagging a bit. Nikki, hello. Welcome. Alright, we'll slow that down. That would most likely be what he's reported for. Anything else happen? Or even on Beth Bend? How's it going for you? Oh, it's been going good. We're just doing some reports at the moment. Fucking play! Hello. It's a good name though. No, nothing happened to Death Band, and I don't think he's going to do anything else, is he? Check chat history. Yeah, my bad. Brake didn't even work. Demo time. Potentially the same thing. Demo time is off by usually a minute or two. Yeah. Okay, he's like, oh, good, all good. I will be your soothing voice while you study. I mean, a collision has occurred. Their so-called brake not working is covered by Rule 1.1. Yeah, they're responsible for their hardware and all that. And a lot of the time, you know, it's a case of they didn't brake. They didn't brake at all. They didn't even make an attempt to brake. He's stuttering a little bit, but yeah, he slams on the brakes right at the end there. His brakes are working fine. Collision may not have happened on his end, but I do feel like we should get him for reckless driving though. Driving. Alright, there we go. Easy done. Trying to think. Were you the one that posted in the Discord server? I mean, you wouldn't be the first. It can happen. I mean, it's actually mentioned in Rule 1.2. Removing your own evidence in an attempt to get out of a ban. That sort of hints at that we do ban people with their own evidence. But honestly, you got to think about it. Who would actually intentionally, who would actually intentionally make a report of them breaking the rules. People that have throwaway accounts, probably, actually. Yeah, that's a possibility. Anyway, we're done with that report, so next. Really, it's this dude. And you always got the option to feedback. You know, the appeal doesn't go your way, but I mean, if you know what you did wrong and you accept that, then yeah. Then yeah, there's no use going to feedback, but you know. Let's touch some grass at least. Oh. I believe that saying's been around for many years now. Usually, I can't keep up with the saying. You know what? Brain rot stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I sound like old man now. Like 6'7". What does it mean? Can someone explain to me that? I see it a lot, but I just don't understand what it means. Fuck knows. 6'7" is kid meme. Yeah, I don't know. Oh! I actually have it blacklisted. I actually have 6'7" blacklisted on auto mod. So everyone that's just put 6'7" in their message has just had their message held. I will make one exemption here. Did this guy actually do anything? This is a dumb man. Yeah, he's crossing. What is he doing? He's stupid driving. What the hell? Oh yeah, I was distracted by the 6'7" stuff. Hold on. Inappropriate, overtaking, and reckless driving. 69 better. Oh, yeah. I have 6'7" blacklisted, but I don't have 6'9" blacklisted. All right. Next. Yeah. Calais report. A man of culture, I said. Yes. Indeed, indeed. So what's he reported about? Collisions and blocking, reckless driving. He apologised to someone, but demo time could potentially match, but I do have my doubts. Whoa. Okay, I see what's happened here. He's waited till the last second to take the exit. I see it all the time. But he was going to take that gap there until that happened with the laggy collision. I probably wouldn't have been kicked for that. Unless, you know, he cut in and slammed on the brakes, but yeah. This is just for babies. Well, I have no intention of unblocking it. Oh. At 48 kilometers per hour, going straight through a giveaway. He's got priority. And this is where the report stops, so I can't go any further. Anyway, we'll go next report though. We missed a collision. Was that seconds away from seeing that. Yeah, Tesla cuts off the truck. Oh, wow. Oh, hit those brakes. Oh, laggy collision. Okay. There's been reported for incorrect way. Nothing in the chat. Fatality's going to get demoted. He keeps using the old meme. We all know my schedule by now. We all know my schedule. Thursday to Sunday. Very well, I guess early streams for me. Okay, I'm gonna explain it in very simple terms. 1 time funny, 2 time fucking annoying. That's because I started late. Yeah, little collision. Oh, hold on, no, we actually have run over about 3 minutes. I just had a look at the time. 5:16. No, we're gonna keep going. We'll keep going for a little bit longer. We did just have an ad break. Let's look at our fatalities message there. Alright, we need to focus on this. So, is it a case that they just didn't stop in time? He made the attempt. I don't think he really... I saw him hit the brakes. I saw him hit those brakes. But hold on, why is he driving on... What is he doing? Why has he decided to go bush, as Fatality would say? That's a bit more, yeah, concerning, but he's only on 25, so I don't think we're going to worry about a ban on him, but, yeah. Bush route. Alright, and we got a hacking report. I think we'll finish off with a hacking report, so... Because, yes, technically we have run overtime. 110, he's got a double on, we're in the middle of nowhere. Potentially another case of them just switching it into neutral, going downhill. We'll see. Very quiet though. Custom plate there. No, it was, we didn't see the full context of the situation. The report stops right midway through it. 25 kilometers per hour. It's not as dangerous as, let's say, exceeding 60 kilometers an hour doing that. Yeah, but yeah, I know he overtook. I know he overtook. He didn't actually overtake everyone. It's the context. We can't ban without, yeah, full context. Some wild hacking here. What's the hacking? Hold on. I know what's happened here. Watch it. Watch it closely. Throughout this whole report, he's slowly exceeding him. Even at 110. That's why he would have reported him for hacking. But... oh, even there. This is just desync. This is just desync. There's no... well, he's exceeded by 2 kilometers per hour there, but that's just downhill. It's desync. I see it a lot. But he would have reported him for hacking, because he probably does genuinely think that, yeah, it was hacking. Rec and report. Probably not for him, because that's the demo time and that's when it's sent. Alright. Anyway, that's what we're going to call it. We're in the middle of... Actually, there's a couple of players out here. Rare to say. Rare to see. I need some sleep, though. I did sleep before stream, of course. Always sleep before the Thursday stream. Just to get myself back onto the schedule. It is quite tough to do it this way, but I'm sort of used to it by now. Anyway, we're going to go say goodbye to YouTube now. Schneet! Hello, report mean. We indeed. Unfortunately, we are just ending right now. I have run over time by like 7 minutes or 8 minutes, so we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. We'll see you all tomorrow. I'll schedule a stream on YouTube, don't worry. Now that we're off of YouTube, I'm going to say